Okay, y'all. I'm going to talk about a revolving door. And the revolving door that I'm going to be talking about is the Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, well, now wife situation. A lot of people do not understand that when you want something, sometimes it can come back to bite you. And sometimes what you want isn't even something you're supposed to have or even mess with or even have anything to do with, but yet you do anyway. Now, with the Travis Hunter situation, I have a different philosophy on it. And it's something that's really going to bite him later on. Let me break down what this is truly about with the Travis Hunter and his now wife situation. That girl basically needed a door. You know how you trying to get into a party or you're trying to get into something and you can't get in there? And no matter how many times you try, you just can't get into that door. For some reason, you just can't get into that party. And you've been trying to get into that party for years. And no matter how many times you try to get into that party or trying to get whatever it is that you want, you just can't get it for some reason. And so there might be another person that might be able to get into that party because they have the connections to get into it, but they may not be the best looking person, but they're able to get into that revolving door. Well, that's what Travis Hunter is. Travis Hunter is the revolving door that's going to be able to get her into the NFL, to get the man she actually wants. Travis Hunter is a seat filler, basically, essentially. I watched that whole situation, and that girl did not want to kiss that man. That girl did not want him to touch her. He don't want her to do nothing. And I promise you, they're not having sex like that. They're not. But what it is she's playing a position. And what it is, she really does not love that man the way she claims. That girl is trying to use him to get into the NFL or to be able to get access to the men she actually wants. And will somebody use somebody as a stepping stone to get to something else? Yes, there is a such thing as a stepping stone. And that's what Travis Hunter is. The crazy part about it is, why didn't nobody around him make that man do a prenup? He did not sign not a bit more prenup than a man in the moon. So not only is she going to be able to get half of his income, she's also going to be able to move on with the man she actually wants to move on with. Do I think that she's going to have a baby by Travis? No. She doesn't want kids by Travis. If you see the video of them showing a house, she has a room that she sleeps in, and he has a whole nother room. These two don't even sleep in the same room together. Like I said, game recognizes game. And the sad part about it is people really think that because you got money, that these people really want you. You really think you the person in control, when in all actuality you not. All it takes is the right individual to play your face. Like I said, at the end of the day, Travis Hunter is not Chris Brown. Chris Brown can get any female he want and don't even have to try. That's why Chris Brown ain't never gonna settle down. He ain't never gonna get married because he always gonna have options. And I done told y'all, till that man's mama passed away, he is not marrying nobody. It just ain't happening. Chris is not gonna marry nobody. He'll have kids, but he is not gonna marry nobody. But this is just a cautionary tale of what I like to call the revolving door. And that's all Travis Hunter is. Travis Hunter is just a stepping stone for that girl to get what she wants. And that is these dudes in the NFL, the NBA, to be able to go to these parties. Because remember, go back to when she said that Travis used to be out there waiting on her while she went to go party. What makes you think he ain't going to do that now? What makes y'all think that he's not going to sit up there and wait for her in that car while she go party? So while he's sitting there, she going to be in them celebrity parties. She going to be able to go to all of these events, and she going to be able to go, but she ain't going to go with him. And if she does go with him, you're going to see how she acts. So basically, essentially, he going to be sitting in the car, and she going to be going in there and having a great time. But she know this time in the NFL, he going to have to go with her because nobody ain't checking for her like that. So he going to have to come with her. So like I said, it's going to be really interesting to watch this unfold. I do feel bad for Travis because when this man figures out this girl don't really love him, it's gonna be too late. And at the end of the day, it ain't nothing that none of us can do about it except watch the train wreck. Because I'm very sure there have been a lot of people telling him about that girl, and he ain't gonna listen. So there's no point in getting on these cameras and saying nothing about this at this point. He married her. And now he got to go through it. Because again, he was just a stepping stone for her to get where she wanted and with who she really wants. And like I said, a lot of people will do that. They will date somebody that they know they don't want just because the person gives them whatever they want. Just because that person gonna help them build. Just because that person is willing to do anything for them and they know it. And because they know it, they will take advantage of that. It's just like he went and got this girl a car, and yet and still she didn't buy him nothing for his wedding day. Nothing. She didn't buy him nothing. Now she did buy him a watch that and you know it's funny. I think she knew that he wasn't gonna watch that watch. I think she knew. I think she did that just to show that, I do buy him things, but he just won't accept it. She knew he wasn't going to accept it. She knew that he was not going to accept it because he was like, you could have gave me some money. So again, she know how that man is and she know how he operates. So again, like I said, Travis, baby, that girl is going to destroy you and you ain't never going to be the same. That girl is going to use you to basically get into the industry. And when she meet the guy she actually wants, she is going to dump you, take half your income, and leave you with nothing. And I hate that for him. I do. But that girl does not love him in any capacity, and it shows in multiple ways. The fact that that man gave you a car, you didn't give him a hug. You did not kiss him. When y'all were dancing, you didn't even want that man anywhere near you. You didn't even want to kiss him, and it shows. So again, Travis, you married him. Everybody warned you. And the only thing that's going to happen, I hope for your sake, that I'm wrong. I do. I hope she loves you. I hope that y'all have a beautiful life. I hope that everything goes good for you. But when I heard her say that she left you outside and you sat out there while she went to go party, I have a very serious problem with that. And she gonna do that now. Especially now. She now more than ever is gonna be on a plane somewhere. Now that she has access to his money, now that he's going into the NFL, now that he's about to go, now he's going pro, you best believe that girl is gonna be going to all kind of celebrity parties. That girl is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a mess. Lord, it's going to be a mess. But he married her. So, like I said, I hope and pray I'm wrong. Lord, I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm going to be. And I ain't been wrong yet about anything. When I say stuff like this, I'm normally right. It's Aries. I ain't been wrong yet. I ain't been wrong at all yet. But I really want to be wrong because I really want Travis to be happy. I do. I really hope that for his sake, she gonna do right by him. But I just got this feeling that's not gonna happen. I got a feeling she gonna be with him probably about 2 years. She gonna be with him long enough for him to get really into the NFL. Or she gonna stay with him long enough until he gets one of them multi-million-dollar deals. She gonna stay with him long enough before he makes just enough money for her to take half. And because he didn't do a prenup, oh my God, he's screwed. Like I said, people got to stop being stupid. People got to stop this fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Please, for the love of God, don't let it get to that point. Don't ever let it get to the point of fool me once. It should never get to that point. It should only be fool me once, shame on you. It should never be fool me twice, nothing. It should never get to a fool me twice. It should only be one time, and that should be it. But like I said, I hope I'm wrong. I hope they make it. I hope they have a beautiful life. But I don't think she's going to have kids with him. And I don't think that she's going to do any of that. But then again, she might surprise me. But then again, who knows? But Travis, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that y'all work it out. But if not, I hate it for you. I really do. I'm going to pray for you. I really am. I'm going to pray for you because, bruh, you're going to need some prayer.